My wife told my son she's not his mom right before her Mother's Day party. I planned this whole Mother's Day dinner for my wife, booked the restaurant, invited her family, even left work early to make sure everything was perfect. Now, a little about our family. I have a 13-year-old son, lost his mom when he was little. He's quiet, a bit introverted, keeps to himself, but he's kind, respectful, and never causes trouble. My wife, total opposite, loud, social. Same with her daughter, who's 16. They've always tried to push my son to be more outgoing. He never liked it. He'd tell me it felt like they were trying to change him. So I sat them both down a while ago and said, look, give him space, let him be himself. They agreed, said they understood, apologized. I thought we were good. Fast forward to yesterday. I get home earlier than planned. I open the front door and hear voices in the living room. My wife, her daughter, and my son. So I pause. Something told me to just listen. My wife was trying to get my son to stay home and not come to the dinner. At first, it sounded casual, like a suggestion, but then she said something that made my stomach drop. She told him his socially inept attitude was going to make her family uncomfortable, that he'd ruin the mood. He sounded confused, but calm. Told her he'd try to be friendly, said he'd behave, promised he'd make an effort to talk to people, and then she said it. I'm not even your real mom. I don't see why you care so much about celebrating Mother's Day with me anyway. That was it. I felt like someone punched me in the chest. My son, this sweet, quiet kid, just wanted to be included. He wanted to show her love, and she threw it in his face like it meant nothing. Then her daughter, my stepdaughter, added some smart-ass remark. I don't even remember what it was. Something smug, something mean. That's when I stepped in. The room went dead silent. My son looked embarrassed, hurt. My wife looked like she saw a ghost. I told the kids to go to their rooms, and then I looked at her and said, it's canceled. The whole thing. The dinner, the celebration, all of it. She tried to argue. Why? What are you talking about? I told her exactly what I heard. She kept trying to spin it. You didn't hear the whole thing. You're taking it out of context. But there was no context where that shit was okay. She begged, said I was humiliating her, said I was making a huge mistake. I said, you made that mistake the second you made my son feel like he didn't belong in his own family. She kept yelling, throwing tantrums like a teenager. I walked out. This morning she packed up and left with her daughter. No call, no text, nothing. I don't know what happens next, but I'll tell you this. I'd cancel that celebration 100 times over if it meant protecting my son from that kind of pain.